On This Week in Congress, we are covering immigration policy. The Trump administration's DHS policy separating undocumented families is on everyone's mind. Congress is looking to reform immigration in lieu of really bad optics and what looks like it could be against international human rights conventions. What will Congress do? There are factions in favor of increasing law and order with legislation, and others looking to secure human rights. It seems like the GOP will try and do both. Here's what you need to know. Bill H.R. 4760, the Securing Americans Future Act of 2018, will drastically cut future immigrants by 40%, estimates say. It will do this by cutting the amount of immigrants allowed in the country legally by eliminating the diversity visa, the lottery system, the family visa, and completely eliminating other categories. People who were in line for years will suddenly be ineligible for immigration. Currently, undocumented people are technically breaking civil law, but this bill will make all the 11 million undocumented people here criminals subject to criminal penalties, which means jail. The bill provides a 3-year extension for DACA recipients, but in the case that their income falls below 125% of the poverty line, they may be stripped of their status and will be considered criminals as well. It makes major changes to asylum seeking, where adults and child refugees could usually get a hearing and time to rest before making their case for asylum. This legislation shortens that period to 2 days and doesn't protect children from the practice of being separated from their parents. This bill establishes a trust fund to provide incentives for workers to return to their country of origin. It allows DNA testing to establish family relationships. And one of the biggest points, it makes illegal for state and local governments, or any Americans for that matter, to do anything but comply with the demands of ICE. You should know that the bill also includes money for Trump's border wall. He spoke with Republican congressional leaders Tuesday to see to that. Trump wants some $2 billion committed to the wall by this fall, though the entire project estimates to cost 10 times that, or maybe more. Supporters of the bill include Representative Goodlatte of Virginia, Representative Michael Call and John Carter of Texas, Jody Hice of Georgia, and Tom Marino of Pennsylvania, Lee Zeldin, Claudia Tenney of New York, Mike Bishop of Michigan, Steve Scalise, and Tom McClintock of California and Louisiana. Now, this bill will most likely not see the floor because Republicans know it won't pass. So congressional Republicans have been scrambling to craft legislation as videos of youngsters in cages and audio tapes of wailing children have sparked anger at home from groups ranging from clergy to influential business leaders, as well as condemnation abroad. But as it wouldn't pass, they are currently working on a second bill. We don't know exactly what's in it, but we have some ideas, and here they are. According to Republicans, this new bill will address Trump's unpopular policy of separating children from their parents if they enter the country as undocumented immigrants. The legislation will also provide billions of dollars for Trump's dream of building a border wall and make steep cuts to immigration programs. The prognosis is not looking good for this bill. Conservative Republicans are most likely not willing to support giving dreamers a possible pathway to citizenship, as this bill may include, and the Democrats are not happy with a major portion of this bill, including the border wall and slashing of immigration, that will affect certainly some countries more than others. That's it for This Week in Congress. Share this video and stay tuned for what this new bill looks like. If you want to learn about more legislation, head to dailyclout.io.